Everyone loves pizza because it's like the #1 food in America. Pizza seems to be the default that we always fall back on. My name is Chef Matt Finarelli, author of Beyond the Red Sauce, classic Italian cooking without tomatoes. First step to making a perfect pizza dough is we've got to get our yeast going. So we want to start with 12½ ounces of nice lukewarm water. We're going to add to that 1 packet of yeast and just a little bit of sugar. And this mixture here is going to then be set aside to proof about 10 minutes. So while the yeast is proofing over there, we can mix our dry ingredients together. You need 21 ounces of red flour, 5 teaspoons of kosher salt, and then a 1/4 teaspoon each of dried basil, dried oregano, and dried rosemary. Dive all of those wet ingredients right into the dry ingredients into our mixer, and turn it on with the dough hook at the lowest speed for about 6 minutes. Of course, if you don't have your own KitchenAid mixer, you can use a wooden spoon and so forth. Just want to smooth it out with a few quick kneads, which is just the push, turn, and fold technique. Makes a nice smooth ball. That's firm and elastic. It springs right back. Put a little bit of olive oil in there and run the dough ball around inside this bowl and let it rise for about 1.5 to 2 hours until it's doubled in size. Well, it's been about 2 hours. What we're going to do is we're just going to punch it down, pull all that extra air out of there. And we want to divide this up into 3 equal-sized pieces. Knead them, each one just a little bit, spin them a little bit on top of themselves so we get these nice, perfectly taut balls of dough. Each of these balls needs to rest for about half an hour. Now that we have our dough balls risen, we have to toss this by hand. Dust it in a little bit of flour. I'm going to press it out into a nice flat shape. So take the dough and let it sort of hang between your fingers. Let gravity start to stretch it, but at the same time, tuck your fingers up under and give a little bit of a pull and stretch. This will start to establish the crust by putting a ridge of dough on the outside of the pizza. And now we just want to stretch that dough mass out. And what we do is we just get up under the pizza and start stretching it from underneath. This is also where you can start the fun thing of throwing the pizza in the air from the back of one hand to the back of the other hand. It really is just as simple as that. And when you get better at it, you start giving it the little twists and turns and getting those throws up there. And at this point, you'll look like a total professional. I'm just gonna transfer the pizza dough right onto the peel, right onto the cornmeal. Just gonna put down like a tablespoon or so of extra virgin olive oil. Now this first pizza I'm gonna make is my artichoke, roasted red peppers, and goat cheese. Some nice, thin sliced marinated artichoke hearts. Some wonderful roasted red peppers. Some shredded mozzarella. I crumble up some nice, good quality goat cheese. Take your home oven and get it as hot as it can go. Just go full blast. And I like to have a pizza stone in there that I have preheated. I'm gonna let this pizza go for about 4 minutes. We'll turn it 180 degrees, go for about 4 or 5 more minutes until it's done. I'm gonna garnish this guy with a little bit of fresh sliced scallions, just a little bit more extra virgin olive oil. And listen to that. You can hear that thing crunch all the way through. So now we're going to do an asparagus pizza. Lay down some beautiful fresh asparagus spears, some nice cubed mozzarella, minced garlic, fresh grated Parmesan, a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. For our final pizza, first we're going to lay down some nice sauteed onions. I'm going to throw on some beautiful shredded mozzarella. I have some chopped oregano and thyme and some lovely chiffonaded fresh basil. I have zucchini and yellow squash that I've sliced nice and thin. We're going to finish it with ricotta salata. Just cover it up nicely. That pizza is ready to go. So there you have it. 3 pizzas as well as the dough ready to go anytime that you want to make those. You can check out my book, Beyond the Red Sauce, for classic Italian recipes with no tomatoes.